Yo, boy Moito 4 in the building.
Divine Earth 1E.
We out here at the shipper right now. Peeping TB out. TB just hit his 30,000 subs.
Exactly. YouTube don't like Facebook.
So he on live right now,
You got to work
doing what he does.
You got to learn.
So definitely salute to him, man.
Hopefully this clears up.
You already know what it is. We out here, like I said, our shipper. Load not gonna be ready for another 45 minutes, I guess. So I figure why not go live right now, just cause I'm not pissed off, but
Don't buy subs.
I'm
Buy subs that you can't get paid.
I'm just like, yo, man.
None. And a lot of times,
Last night, well, I should say earlier this morning, and it was my fault. Well, I should say our fault.
Or they are
But
hiding their subs.
overall, no, but overall, you know, our pay period over here in the Swift world ends midnight Phoenix time. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah. Phoenix time at like 1. I mean, at supposedly midnight Phoenix time. You know, you have some loads that you have gotten delivered after that time. You know, you can get the paperwork uploaded and still get it, you know, on the current settlement. But we weren't so lucky this morning. You know, I even posted, you know, in the Swift on the rock page, just trying to get a feel for, because normally I don't have stuff delivered at the nick of time like that. Normally, you know, it's a lot smoother of a transition. But this time, coming from the Pacific Northwest, I didn't get to see it. Coming from the it's on the screen. Okay. Can't have it recognized. Oh, he can't. He's saying he can't knock people out the joint because he's working.
Gotcha.
What was I saying? Normally I don't cut it that close like that. Normally, you know, what I mean, we running. But coming from the Pacific Northwest, man, and running to different weather and having to stop and shut down and, you know, just travel slowly because, you know, just dealing with all the snow and all the ice that was going on across, you know, some of those northern states, kind of screwed us. You know, you spend the money in fuel, so you try to get, you know, everything delivered and dropped in the proper time at the proper hour, you know, just to make sure you get compensated, you know, immediately for what you put out. But it didn't happen. So this particular pay period, we were charged, you know, and dealt with the expense of fuel, but we didn't make the money off the loads to coincide with what we spent in fuel. I mean, profit was made nonetheless. I mean, our profit margin still is what it is. So I'm not saying we didn't get paid. But I wasn't able to make the cutoff that I wanted to make, man, to really put us in the 6,000+ miles that we ran this week. So even though we spent the fuel that's necessary to run 6,000+ miles, we didn't get the immediate or current compensation for that fuel spent or those gallons ran. But you know, it's all good. It'll just fall on the next one. So even with that, you know, today is Thursday, so we're already up, knocking on 3,000 miles. If that's the case, I mean, I've been looking at the app, trying to get an understanding of just how it happened, because I don't see it on the pay period that just ended. But then when I check the most current pay cycle, you know, it's not reflective on that either. So, I mean, I'm gonna be on the phone in the morning. There's no question about that. But whether it's and I called today from down here in Carolina about 6 o'clock, which put it at 4 o'clock in Phoenix time. And in my head, I'm thinking they're there at 5. I get through the payroll and they get off at 4. and it was like 12 after 4. So it is what it is. So I'll be on the phone first thing in the a.m. Finding out about that just to make sure that does go through. But I checked all our stuff. It was submitted, it was uploaded, and all of that good stuff. But it definitely wasn't done per se at the right time. So it is what it is, man. I'm looking at the homie TB about to sign off. Peace to the homie, man. 30,000 subs. Come on, man. And in due time, I guess. For me, in due time for us. But until then, I'm happy for him, man. I'm trying to learn everything I can to get there myself. Consistency is the key.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that I get from what he's making known. So, but back to the doggone pay period, man. We just trying to make sure we're gonna get this bread. So, like I said, if I can't finagle it and finesse it to get it currently, then we'll just be, like I say, almost 3,000 miles up on the next check, and with no fuel costs. So I guess if we didn't catch the lick this week, I guess we'll catch it on the next one. So that kind of how it goes. It's fluctuating, and things change, things happen. So I ain't completely tripping off of it, but man, that would have been a good look this week to I think we would have been at about 63 400 or something like that. I have to double check. Just mileage for the week would have been right, but it'll be right next week too. So that's just how they go, man. But we down here in Carolina. Like I said, since we came out of home time on last Monday, not this past Monday, but the previous Monday. Today makes what? That would have been 7, 8, 9, 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
10 days we went from Richmond, Virginia.
Sorry.
She's just an Instagrammer. She's taking care and really starting the Married to the Miles IG page. So, she's really taking that serious and really doing the best she can do to get that going. And it's moving. It's moving.
Yeah.
I can't even front. But we went from Richmond, Virginia to Michigan. Michigan to
Milwaukee.
Massachusetts. No, Massachusetts. We never went to Milwaukee. That load was pulled off.
I love sad.
Hey, do what you doing, Slim.
Dang, I done said we ain't even go there.
Bruh. Do what you doing. Again, Richmond, Virginia to Michigan. Michigan to Massachusetts. And again, this is 10 days. Michigan to Massachusetts. Shot up to Maine. Picked up in Maine. Shot down to Jonestown, PA, to the Swift terminal there. T-called the load. The one that we got out of Maine, because it didn't deliver until the 1st, till today, in somewhere in Florida. So we T-called that in Jonestown. Picked up in Carlisle. Heading to the West Coast. I remember that was on a Wednesday, because if you watched our last live feed, that Wednesday I didn't move based on I didn't want to fork out any money for fuel for that week. That wasn't going to be reflective on that current check. So I remember sitting that Wednesday until Thursday before we got rolling. So we picked up in Carlisle, PA on that Wednesday last week. Shot from Carlisle, PA to Union City, California, a little south of San Fran, right there in that Bay Area, San Fran, Oakland, Union City there. Picked up in Oakland that night, shot up to Spokane, Washington, made that drop, shot down to Lewiston, Idaho. Is Idaho?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because I keep thinking Idaho. Yeah. Shout out to Lewiston, Idaho. Picked up there that night. Pulled out that following morning. That's the morning that I did the YTTA video in regards to my understanding of that. So salute to all who peeped that out and made comments, and the newer subscribers and everything that came over from a few people that shouted us out. I think that was Jay made a response video, and he made it known, you know what I mean, that we had that thing out there popping. So salute to him. SoCal also did a live feed, making it known that video was out, you know. So just everybody who's just recently subscribed or even seen that video, you know, salute to y'all, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep.
There she go again.
Dang.
Out of nowhere.
I was trying to.
Appreciate.
I was trying to put
I get
in.
it, babe. I get it.
Dang.
Like I said, Lewiston, Idaho. Snatched that up. Shot from Lewiston down here to North Carolina. To what part of North Carolina did we just deliver at this morning?
Now you want to ask me? I don't even know.
I know. I checked the book, bro. Let's check the papers. Check the receipts. Shelby. It just came to me before I seen it too. Yeah, from Lewiston, Idaho to Shelby, North Carolina. We dropped that this morning early. Not early enough. Posted up all day. Slept. Woke up. Slept. Woke up. Slept. Woke up. And now we're down here in South Carolina, Spartanburg. And we'll be heading back up to Michigan again. We deliver there tomorrow. And then we shoot, so pick up somewhere in Michigan, and then we shoot back down to Texas. So we should be in Texas at some point over the weekend. So, you know, heading, looking forward to another solid week, you know, a good week of running. So that's kind of how they go, man. So I wish I could have got that in this morning, though. I can't lie. I really was looking to that fat check, like fat tick check, like fat. But it is what it is, man. Your boy Mo804, we about to be up out of this joint. So we're going to do it like that. Your boy Mo804, man.
Divine Earth 1E.
And we'll holler at y'all. YTTA, we in this thing. Shout out to everybody on the affiliates page, man. Salute. Holla at you. Peace.